The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there, and her seemingly never-ending ability to surprise. Tory Whanau fronts on the local ZB morning show in her beleaguered capital yesterday and scores herself, she scores herself 9 out of 10. Now, if she'd come from comedy, I could have seen the joke she was trying to make, but she doesn't come from comedy, which is not to say that her reign, of course, hasn't been comedic. She is the Meghan Markle of local body politics, don't you reckon? So self-absorbed, she doesn't appear cognizant as to just how destructive and useless she really is. I wasn't going to even comment on Whanau, given it's a local issue. She's announced she's off, and the sooner the Whanau era of terror ends, the better. But fly on the ointment, she is in fact still standing for a seat and bringing potentially all of her 9 out of 10 madness with her. Now, the guardrails on this particular part of her future are, of course, in the hands of the public of the capital. You don't have to have more of this. You can, in fact, vote for someone else. And as such, I suppose, flip side, she is free to take her record, to put it in front of you and to test it. That is called democracy. But it takes a special sort of narcissist to think of herself so highly, having just been bundled out of the big race because she knows she can't win. I mean, if she is 9 out of 10, she should be bolting home, shouldn't she? But that's the problem with narcissists, isn't it? They continue to bluster even when they know the game is up. She's also got a wider problem, or presenting a wider problem, by remaining as part of the wider picture, because she puts people off. I mean, local body politics is crying out for decent, hard-working, competent contributors, but who in their right mind is interested in sitting around a table with buffoons, a bunch of do-gooding lifers who, as often as not, are not actually able to get work out there in the normal or the real world? I mean, not all of Wellington's many problems are on Tory, of course, but she led the team that wrought the havoc, and the stuff she did inherit, she didn't help with either. Her advice to poor old Nick Mills, who had to listen to this tripe, was every time you see a road cone, you see progress. Now, it's that sort of fairy tale fanciful nonsense most of us realise isn't remotely true, of course. Maybe that's her ultimate problem. Maybe she lives in her head. In her head, Wellington is a Riviera and Tory is the queen of the Riviera. The pipes didn't burst, the city boomed, and Tory oversaw a renaissance. Maybe that's how all narcissists delude themselves.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.